So 7 months ago, as you can see right here, I was a fat sack of at titties, muffin top, super low confidence. And fast forward till today, for the first time ever in my life, I officially have abs. So I just wanted to walk you guys through what I did, how I was actually able to get results, and more importantly, how fasting and a carnivore lifestyle has allowed me to make more money, increase my self-confidence through the roof, as well as improve my daily energy and my overall vitality. So let's kick this story back to 9 months ago when I tried to start losing weight by diet. Now what I noticed is that I had to eat such a small amount of calories to actually lose weight. Whenever I went over this calorie limit, it seemed like I would just gain weight, even if I was eating healthy foods, which was absolutely wild to me. And my wife at the time had recommended that I try a 48-hour fast to just kind of reset my metabolism. So I said, screw it, let's not eat for 2 full days and see what happens. So I did that for 2 full days. I ate, and then something sparked inside of me. I noticed how much weight I lost just in 2 days, and I said, screw it, let's do another one. So I ate, I did another 48-hour fast. And then I ate that day, and then I did another 48-hour fast. So I did 3 back-to-back 48-hour fasts. And the next week, I noticed such a drastic change in my body composition that I was addicted. I was hooked. So I continued to do this anywhere from 1 to 3 fasts per week, just depending how I felt that week. And in my first month, I saw huge transformations. But that time was then around like November, October, and that's when I took my family out on a trip to Dubai. Now, when in Dubai, obviously I was not fasting, I was eating more, and I was trying all the delicious Arabic foods and everything that they had to offer out there. So yeah, I naturally put on some weight again. And then right after that, we had Christmas season, and given that my in-law family is huge, and I'm also Romanian, Eastern European, so we love to eat and make delicious foods. And then right after that, in January, I spent an entire month in Mexico. So I quickly watched all the results that I worked so hard to achieve quickly dwindle away. When I came back from Mexico, I said enough was enough. It's time to actually put together a serious game plan and take this to the next level. So this was my weekly routine. Every single Monday, I was going to do a 48-hour fast, meaning I ate my last meal Sunday. I did not eat all of Monday, and I only ate Tuesday afternoon to complete a full 48-hour window of not eating. I did that a minimum of 2 times a week. Most of the weeks I did it 3 times a week. And on the days that I did eat, I didn't have any sort of diet restrictions. I was eating obviously a bit more clean, but I would still end the day off with like some raspberries and some yogurt and just different things that I shouldn't have been consuming, or getting hungry late at night and doing a binge because I knew that the next day I wasn't eating for another 2 days. So it kind of acted as a self-excuse. And what ended up happening is I saw consistent results, but they weren't as fast as I wanted them to be because I was again self-sabotaging myself through not sticking to a clean diet while also implementing fast. So then what I decided to do was to attempt a keto carnivore lifestyle, meaning I eat heavy meats and then I'll eat some vegetables and stuff as well, just to kind of spice up the tongue because eventually it gets boring just eating meat. And since then, my goodness. Number one, I started to lose weight so much faster and so much quicker and get the results that I actually wanted to do. I also toned down the 48-hour fasts, and now I'm at the point where I don't do any more because I don't want to continue to eat muscle mass while losing weight. And I'm also pretty much at my ideal goal weight, so it doesn't make sense for me to continue to do the fasts. But man, oh man, has fasting and carnivore increased my overall energy levels, increased my overall confidence, allowed me to show up as a better entrepreneur, allowed me to show up as a better father. I have super high energy levels all day long. I can work out, do my stuff upstairs in the office, play with the kids, and at the end of the day, you know what I mean. I can still get it, full energy, not tired at all. And honestly, as shallow as it may seem, one of the most important things is I have abs for the first time in my life. I've never had abs ever in my life. And a cool thing that I've noticed is as I continue to control what I put in my mouth, and as I continue to control my diet, and as I continue to cut out processed foods with high fructose corn syrup and artificial flavorings and artificial sweeteners and all this poison that is intentionally put in the food to make you feel like shit, to make you have titties, to make you fat, to lower your testosterone, to increase your estrogen levels, I've noticed my metabolism is spiking. I'm getting stronger. I'm actually continuing to lose body fat. And like I've said, overall, I've been able to make way more money. So I want to challenge you, if you're watching this and if you know that you're in a position where you got some titty and you can grab it and you don't like it, and you got muffin top hanging out and you got the flab on your stomach, I challenge you, for the next 12 weeks, try a keto carnivore lifestyle. Try incorporating at least one 48-hour fast a week. Stay committed, stay diligent, and I swear you're gonna come back. Please, if you do it, come back, comment on this video, or DM me on Instagram or something, because I know the results are phenomenal. I promise you. And not only that, there's been some really good studies done by some doctors who specialize specialize in the cancer field that find when you eat high meat diets, keto diets, and you eliminate grains, carbs, and all this other processed bullshit that we consume on a day-to-day basis, people that have cancer start noticing the cancer cells rapidly shrink. I mean, if you know anything about cancer, the number one thing that feeds cancer cells are carbohydrates and sugars, because when you consume carbohydrates, your body processes that into sugar, which directly feeds the cancer cell. It's literally the number one thing that cancer cells eat to grow as rapid as they do. So when you eat a keto carnivore lifestyle, you're literally starving the cancer cells out as well. And there's a plethora of other benefits that can happen as well for people that have autoimmune disorder and autoimmune stuff. I actually used to have it. I used to have a bunch of patches all over my stomach. I still have a little bit. I don't know if you can see that right there. There's a little bit, so still a bit on my side. But I used to be really bad, and it's completely gone since transferring over to, again, a carnivore lifestyle. If you're a man, it also increases testosterone, which is fantastic. In fact, if you do have and you notice that your body composition holds a lot of fat around your boobs as well as your midsection, that's oftentimes a signal of high estrogen in your body, which, if you didn't know, there's certain plants that are called phytoestrogenic, like soybeans. That's why you call them soy boys, because when you consume soy, it has phytoestrogens, which when you consume turns into an estrogen. The same thing happens when you eat high massive amounts of sugar and that these big corporations knowingly put in your food. I really want to challenge and inspire and motivate as many people as possible to take what they put in their mouth seriously. Stop feeding your body with poison. And when you do this, I promise you're going to notice a direct correlation in your overall discipline levels, in your overall mood, in your overall confidence, in your overall energy levels, which for me personally has allowed me to make so much more money and show up as the man that I need to be for my wife, my kids, my employees, my clients, my customers, and my business. So without further ado, I'm gonna hit a workout, I'm gonna hit an ice bath, I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna eat some jerky and some eggs, and then get back to work. All right, and another quick little tip, if you wanna get jacked, make sure you're eating beef jerky while exercising at the exact same time, like this. And for those of you who don't understand sarcasm, that was a joke. All right, so random update, working on some funnels and they're gonna be scripting some ads. I hired a new ad editor to create some very cool 2D style animation motion graphics. If you've ever seen those on like Instagram, it's like, I don't know, a black background, a white dot, and the white dot transforms. And you just see like all these cool motion graphics happening in very 2D animated style. So I found an awesome guy to do some of that. So we're gonna be rolling some of those ads out. And again, just working on some marketing. But if there's anyone that's watching that's actually a marketer, something I would highly recommend testing that I'm going into because I'm seeing a new shift is instead of sending people to like a VSL, you send them to a document. Now, a lot of people are using Google Docs. I love Notion, so I'll show you how this looks. So what you're looking at is a Notion document. So again, instead of sending people to a website or a landing page, we just do it all inside of a document. And then I recorded myself reading the document and then placed it up here as a loom in case people want to consume it via video. And yeah, it just gives me the ability to like write story, add assets, add all these different things in there, add screenshots, just add a bunch of different stuff. So at the bottom, we're just going to embed a little application. If they pass the application, then we'll send them off to a landing page. So that's what I finished last night and finishing touches on right now. I'm also going to be split testing this against a VSL. A VSL, for anyone who doesn't know, is a video sales letter. That means you run both of them at the exact same time and you see which one performs better. That way you as the marketer can gather that data and understand how we can make more money with the same amount of ads. Because again, you're spending, let's say $100 here, $100 there. If this generates you $500 and this one only generates you $300, obviously you want to scrap it and start putting all your money here so you can make more money. So that's the concept. We'll be split testing them. And yeah, but I thought I'd give you guys a sneak peek into what I'm doing into the marketing.